He'll make me cry.
Hey, welcome back to part 2 of our rant on Kingdom Hearts, and once again we are honored and privileged with our addition to the party, Outlaw Kai.
How's it going, bitches?
And Kai, we was sitting here and we was talking about what we thought about Kingdom Hearts and where it's going and stuff like that, and we'd like to know your thoughts.
Where it's gonna go, in the shitter, I hope it does with part 3, because my insights on Kingdom Hearts, I played the first one. I remember I got up to this one area where you're off swinging off trees with Tarzan, and I'm like, I stopped playing my PS2. I turned it off, took the disc out, gave it back to my friend. I'm like, here, have this piece of shit back. And ever since then, I've never cared for Kingdom Hearts ever. I mean, from all the fandom that it's been receiving, all the credit that everyone's giving it, and not to mention the simple fact that shit's fucking overrated. It's like, no. I mean, given the fact that you got the whole mix of Square Enix characters with the whole Disney character, and then that's like a brand new thing, it's the RPG thing. But the simple fact that mainly all the Disney characters are just cameos, except for like who, Goofy, Donald, that actually join your party.
Yeah, they're like the perma party. It's like the people only team up with you in that specific world, and that's it.
And that's it. It's like bye, just like the movie. It lived happily ever after, and we never see them again.
Until Disney needs a sequel because they're freaking low on cash.
Exactly. And and just given the simple fact that that these characters, Kyrie, Sora, and the white-haired faggot, aka Raj, aka looks like Sephiroth, aka looks like those other faggots from Advent Children, with the white hair.
Yeah.
Where's Mother? What should we call it? Something like that. They got everyone up in forms and shit on that cock, like it's scrubbing. It's like, I'm like, you know what? Like, no, no. But like I said, I played the first one. I can't even say I went halfway through the game. Like I said, I just got up to that one area, stopped playing it, and ever since then I haven't cared for it. You know what? I exactly. Like, pushing them giblets on biscuits. I like vigilante. I'm just like, you know what? I'm like, you know what? Then they could stay with that genre, and like I said, as far as I'm concerned, if it's making, if it's pretty much the cash cow of Square Enix's, current RPG, then good for them. Like I said. Third one, I hope it sucks.
Oh god, yeah, that pretty much covers it. I mean, it's meh. It's pretty much meh from there, man. It's like, it is what it is. It's like you have a bunch.
Mr. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is playing Spike. Whoa!
Right now, I mean, people can critically acclaim that 2 is pretty much the weaker of the series. Everyone agrees on this one.
Wait, and why would 2 be the weaker one?
More enjoyable than 1.
What'd he say? Good. I don't know. It's like a lot of people actually prefer the first one over the second one for whatever reason. I'm
assuming the difficulty.
Yeah, a lot of people said that because the second one was easier or whatever.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Devil May Cry 2 sucked?
Pretty much all they had to do was press the X button. You could pretty much beat the game. This guy read an article. I showed him an article that I
I was able to beat it on the freaking hardest level. So what does that say? Of course, I didn't bother dealing with Sephiroth because no matter what.
Oh, you mean the one-winged angel? But even though he clearly has 3, 1 on the side, 2 on the bottom. That's what I don't understand, Square Enix. How?
You're gonna make the fangirls cry.
How? Why would you? And it's not just Sephiroth. It's Cloud and everyone in Crisis Core. What is the point of the whole one wing? Who flies with one wing? How? How? But then again, I'm putting logic in a freaking video game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I want to put logic into a video game, but there has to be at least some basis for it.
No,
is it magic that's making them fly? Is it bullshit that's making them fly? I mean, come on, man. One wing?
Don't you know, man? Square Enix uses the justice system, aka the bullshit system. That's what they use.
Oh my god, I'm still sitting there looking at it like, No.
It'll be right
No.
something living, huh?
No.
It's been a while.
Like
But
I
there's, but like I said, as in terms of where the current, Kingdom Hearts is going, we just want to see that shit straight down the toilet, don't we?
I'm like whatever at this point. Like I said, the only one I can honestly say that I would actually play is the one that's coming up for the DS, and that's because one, it's multiplayer, and two, you don't have to play as Sora.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually play as other characters from guess what
No, but
organization
don't you know we love Sora in his big biggity bitch boots and
Oh,
pretty
you mean-
McGay
you know,
outfit
you
and
mean by everyone? You mean like the batshit insane portion of the fan base?
yeah, pretty much.
You mean all those little fangirls, those little 16-year-old girls that sit there on on DeviantArt drawing their little yoi pictures and their original characters do not steal, and then the people
AKA Cloud, recolors.
their cloud recolors and gender changing,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then of course you have the people on fanfiction.net with all of their love stories between Riku and Roxas, Riku and Roxas and Zemnis and all the organizations of members of Organization 13 minus the chick having some big motorboating Wait, what?
Kai, are you sitting on my hat?
Not that I know of.
I mean, it's one thing if you do that kind of fandom kind of shit. That's fine. We let the people who do the Rule 34 shit get away with it. But you have people in the fan base that take it seriously.
Yeah,
That
apparently.
actually take those pairings seriously.
Apparently-
Like, oh my God, Riku and Sora are so together. You can see that secret scene when they're.
And those are the same people who are going to be commenting later on this, complaining, screaming, "Oh my God, they said this about Riku and Sora and Roxas."
Well, I'm sorry
Guess what?
if he looks like your stereotypical badass anime character. I mean,
As far as I'm concerned,
we've seen 1,000 of these guys already. Why would you expect us to be impressed with this guy?
Don't you know it's recycling?
look at this guy over here.
He wants him for another reason.
Oh, we know he does.
Oh,
Like
of
he's
course.
on Wikipedia, looking up Kingdom Hearts.
Look, it's always good to get intel before you start bashing about
Oh
things.
yeah, no, that's my motto. We study before we insult. So
Of
that way I
course.
can't come later complaining. What do you know about it? It was a great fucking
Well,
game.
well, we
I
know about it
suck-
because we
I
at least
suck-
have some portion of experience with it. That's how we know.
Oh, you don't know how big Sora's cock is because I nibbled on him. Num 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 num.
Yeah. And I had sex with Laura Croft and Belle, and I beat the shit out of the Beast, and I done busted a nut all over Sailor Moon's butt. Yeah, that's real believable. Yeah,
You know-
that's real believable.
You know
I
what's
had
that?
the tape.
You know what's the sad part, man? Half of what you just said right now is pretty much what all is written on fanfiction.net.
Oh yeah.
Of course,
That's the
man.
sad part. That's
You
the sad
have people
part.
that actually believe. They will sit there on their computer screen, with the exception of this guy, and actually believe that shit. There is an actual website where you can actually sit there and marry your favorite video game / anime / media character. I'm sitting there and I'm like,
Why?
why?
And this is the reason why we now know Square Enix looks down upon everyone. And
But they have good reason, because look at their fan base.
that's true, though.
I mean, Square Enix has got to have the worst possible fan base, second to the Sonic fan base, and pretty much most. I'm gonna say this: most anime fans, most, not all of them.
No, of
Because
course not.
there are decent anime fans out there that don't take this shit seriously. It's those little underage noobs and the ones that never really grew up that you have to really worry about.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, those little motherfuckers. And Kingdom Hearts, and the fan base for Kingdom Hearts is no different. Not everyone in there is batshit insane, but there are a few nutcases in it.
It's the majority,
It's
pretty
the
much.
majority.
It's the majority.
Not all of them, but it's the majority.
You might find a couple of open-minded people about Kingdom Hearts saying, I agree with those points.
It's a playable game.
Yeah.
That's it. And if you